But we went into Starbucks and that was my first time ever in there. I felt like the biggest idiot.
Are you crossing animals?
Does Vegemite go bad? When it does, how do you tell?
Good morning. Today is Tuesday, so we're heading off to club day. Because it's closer to Thanksgiving, we don't have lunch there. We only have our first science class and then we'll go home. It's going to be short. We're only going to be there for an hour. Then we're going to go home and have turkey sandwiches for lunch, which sounds really good. And we're going to have stuffing on it and cranberry sauce, and that will be really yummy because it just sounds really good. What did you have a dream about?
I was shook and then for my dinner, and I was smelling apple juice.
So you had a dream about a shark. They thought you were dinner, and because you smelled like apple juice?
Smell me.
No.
I smell like apple juice, I guess.
You smell like apple juice, you guess? What else happened with the sharks? Did they eat you or did you get away?
Get away, and I can walk on lava.
You went away because you could walk on lava? So they were lava sharks? What did the lava sharks say?
Hello. Then talk.
So they were talking lava sharks? So they said hello in a nice way, but then they tried to eat you? Wow. Disturbing. Oh, wow. That was an interesting dream, bud.
Something happened again.
What happened?
There was a chicken hawk. That is a joke.
Okay. He dreams about a shark every night. Every single night.
And bananas.
Yeah, sharks and bananas are what he dreams about. And Mommy has absolutely no voice other than whisper. She can only whisper. When you try to talk, does it sound like nothing? Okay. Yeah, when she tries to talk, nothing comes out. Whenever anybody whispers, for some reason, I uncontrollably whisper too.
I know, that's normal.
Yeah. I'm getting a little bit used to it though.
So,
It's like lava sharks. And a lot and a lot and a lot. Then somebody was, and I smell like applesauce.
So my friend and I, we decided to go to Starbucks because I'm a little messed up right now. I can talk a little bit better after having something warm to drink. But we went into Starbucks and that was my first time ever in there. I felt like the biggest idiot because I don't know what to order. I ended up getting just hot chocolate because coffee sometimes messes with me and it just doesn't do well. Luke, Miss Coley got you a hot cocoa, didn't she? What do you need to say?
Thank you.
How was y'all's class today?
Good.
What'd you learn about?
The water cycle.
The water cycle?
And we're gonna do an experiment. We're gonna take this thing. There's water inside its bag. We need to hang it on the window and see what happens.
Okay, we can do that. But we need to make sure we do it high enough that the cats can't poke holes in it.
A lot of everybody slept, but what I did, I just completely didn't touch it the whole time to make sure it didn't leak. We're done with school until Monday. I finished my school early this morning. We're not doing spelling or language this week. So I just had Bible, geography, and math. So I could finish that pretty quickly. Yeah, we're not going to do school till Monday.
Look at that bird, y'all. It's huge. Do you see it?
It's a turkey. Wait, is that guy going to hit it? It's going to hit it. He's going to hit it.
It'll fly off. That's a big bird.
Oh, whoa.
Well, I was getting ready to make us one of our favorite sandwiches for lunch and then was met with disaster, but recoverable disaster, so it's okay. So we love making turkey, stuffing, and cranberry sandwiches. It's kind of like Thanksgiving dinner in a sandwich. But the problem is that I opened the can of cranberry and it seemed a little bit juicier than normal. Like, there was a lot of juice down there. I don't remember it normally being that juicy. Then I looked at the can and I think I know why. Apparently we haven't bought cranberry sauce in a while. I looked in the pantry and we have a bunch of other cans and they're all expired too. So I guess we'll have to put all this back in the fridge for now, other than the cranberry, obviously. And we'll do this for dinner and have the ham biscuits for lunch, which I think was going to be a lunch plan originally anyway, but you know what? It all works out.
I was really looking forward to having some of that turkey, though. That looks good. Are you crossing animals?
Yes.
Tom Nook's not in the game?
The cat?
It's a raccoon. It's not a real Animal Crossing game then.
He might be here, I just might not have seen him yet.
Maybe. So Lisa and I both used to play a lot of Animal Crossing just because it was a fun game you could pick up and put in. Yes, and we're dorks. I don't have to justify it. I liked Animal Crossing. There. I said it. But we only played the original one on the GameCube way back a long time ago, and never really got into the any of the newer ones. But the one that just came out today on mobile and tablet and all that, we've been looking forward to for a couple of weeks, and I think they're going to be playing it the rest of the day. Well, Lisa and the kids have had a nice afternoon of just hanging out together. We did most of the cleaning around the house that we needed to do for Thanksgiving season this weekend, so there's just not a whole lot around the house that needs to be done, which is really nice. I'm probably only going to be at work a half day tomorrow. I just found out a little bit ago that Friday is going to be a paid vacation for us also, which is nice. So I'm going to get a, 4.5 day weekend. That's awesome.
Well, on the way home, I got us some fresh cans of cranberry sauce.
But on a sandwich where everything's cold, you really want this to be chilly too. So I guess I'm going to have to devise a way to super chill this.
Good thing we've got this second ice maker. I'm going to be using a lot of this. Part of me was thinking maybe I should put salt around this.
Well, honestly, it might freeze. So I'm thinking just flooding it with water will be enough to chill it down pretty quick.
Oh, and this is kind of funny. The lip on the bottom is almost enough to pick up the whole right. Okay, well, maybe not. It was earlier. And really, it didn't take very long at all for this to chill down. It is quite cold now.
But in getting the other two cans to put them in the fridge, I noticed something kind of curious.
I'm not really sure what to make of that. I'm surprised to find that much difference on two cans coming right off the shelf from the grocery store.
And so we needed a side to go with our sandwiches that we're making, which are like Thanksgiving sandwiches. And we thought, you know what? We've got this butternut squash here that we hadn't done anything with yet. So I thought, you know what? Let's do these in the Instant Pot and see how they do. Normally we cube these up and toss them with like cinnamon sugar and just roast them in the oven, but that takes a long time. I think I can do these in like maybe 20 minutes of cooking time plus natural pressure release, heat up, all that good stuff. So I've got a guide I'm going by on the internet. I'm gonna throw them in there, see what happens. Normally the hardest part about doing butternut squash is cutting and peeling these things because they're really dense and the skin's kind of hard and it's not the most convenient shape to peel with a peeler. But the internet says that I can stick this thing in here whole if it fits, which it does. Throw in a cup of liquid and run it for 10 minutes and then it'll be soft enough that it'll cut right in half and probably peel pretty easily too. So we're going to do it, see what happens.
So there is my whole squash, which I washed. 1 cup of water and the lid. And we're going to go manual for 10 minutes. Don't forget to check that vent. Alright, well my 10 minutes are up, and it's been a couple minutes after that. I'm going to quick release this. I don't know how much pressure is going to be on it because it wasn't that much fluid, but yeah, not too bad. God, it changed color. Weird.
I guess maybe that's the skin going translucent. I don't know, I've never roasted one like this before.
That feels like cheating.
Normally it takes a lot of weight to get the knife through, but that was really easy. Alright, so peeling a mostly cooked butternut squash is actually maybe not easier than peeling one that's completely raw. I don't know if I cooked it too long or if that's just kind of how it's supposed to be.
But it turns out so soft that it just kind of comes off in chunks and leaves these little tiny flaky pieces everywhere that are not, good eats or anything.
So I don't think this is going to go back in the Instant Pot. I think it's done enough that I can throw it in the oven with some of the seasoning that we want and just call it done. So, yum.
I was hoping to find some nutmeg in our spice cabinet here. I don't think we have any. What I did find, though, was this. I thought we threw it out. I didn't know we still had Vegemite.
Does Vegemite go bad? When it does, how do you tell? It says November of 2017 on it, so I think it might still be good. I might have some later. I kind of like it now.
But anyway, I've just got some brown sugar, cinnamon, salt, and pepper. And I would have had nutmeg if I could have found any, but I'm just going to toss this in with it and then roast it on a pan at, 400 degrees.
So it's certainly a lot faster than doing butternut squash the traditional way. A lot more messy though.
Now that is the start of a proper Thanksgiving sandwich. Stuffing, cranberry, and we'll just add the turkey here in a minute.
And I think those are about ready.
Is there not enough butternut squash, Lauren?
Or sandwich.
Yeah. So important lesson we've learned today. Deli sliced turkey can work in this sandwich just as good as the turkey we roast ourselves. I think we'll be making this sandwich more often because that's really good. We would probably have 2 sandwiches, but I forgot to get another loaf of bread, so yeah.
We'll see you in a little bit, Matthew.
Yeah.
I'll get some.
This is dinner tomorrow, so I'll make sure we have enough then. I may have to get more turkey too. It was really good. Well, after dinner, we all ended up playing Animal Crossing for quite some time. The kids never really got into any of the older versions, so they're enjoying this as something totally new for them. I think they played it most of the day, and Lauren's already told me when she gets up in the morning, that's what she wants to do since they're not doing school. At some point, we'll have to all share our little gamer tag things or ID numbers or whatever it is. So if you play, you can add us as one of your friends in the game, but I'm not exactly sure how all that works just yet. Well, today's shout out of the day goes to Super Rocket Laser Gaming. They say, you should record a little bit of Minecraft on the Minecraft Pocket Edition server. Please do more. And poor Lisa, hope you get better. Good night. Thanks, Super Rocket Laser. Yeah, I'd like to do something with the Pocket Edition server. I've actually never played in it. The kids only have it on their tablets. I don't have it on my phone, and we've never set up the Windows version that can get on Pocket Edition, so I don't know a whole lot about it other than just running the server. I'll have to look into a way that we can actually do that because that would be fun also. But yeah, we'll do more Minecraft stuff. And as for Lisa, yeah, she's still not doing real good. She's actually got a bad cough now and just congested and just doesn't feel good. I'm hoping she'll feel better tomorrow, but I'm not expecting it. It's probably going to be a few more days. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks for joining us today. Good night. Walking is hard.